Did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
We won't be rushing the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Oh, yeah? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon and hang them on the doorway of the classroom. We can fasten the paper on the ribbons and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may also attract some to peek inside.
That's really creative. I had no idea it'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it.
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Maybe it's the excitement she feels when sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's your marker, Periodista. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Ah, all right. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw the different character on each paper, doing the best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length, then reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. What the heck? The silver handle has an intricate pattern and waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. She's got Karambit Fade. Oh, that's no ordinary pocket knife. Looks really fancy.
Well...
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away.
what is it?
Oh, what is it?
You're going to think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know?
You promise you won't be weirded out?
Yeah, I promise.
Alright. Thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes your expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out.
Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me.
I take it and turn it around in my hands.
It feels heavy.
Extremely solid. Where'd you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ah!
Periodista, why'd you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp. Almost as sharp as my IQ. I barely touched it at all. Well, my IQ is probably not the best way to put it if I touched the knife like that.
That's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. I can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no.
Small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Blood packed. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look.
Ah.
She shares it and knows she fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go bust your laugh now. Ah! Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I can feel it. Oh my Periodista, no need for that. Sharing is caring, but I don't want that. Sorry, I instinctively put my hand back.
Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri?
It's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird, but it took me by surprise. But I guess she was trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover like this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a little stupid thing, but I'll do it anyway. I think Yuri's hand licks her. Oh! Periodista, how could you?
Periodista? Did you really do that?
Now we're even. Ellipsis. Yuri looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. Not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil. It'd be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Periodista.
Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calls me weird? I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one, actually. There's a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make process on paper. After we finish attaching the paper and the ribbons, we all lay them on side by side. Looks better than I expected, but it wouldn't be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thing to come up with, Yuri.
Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you really gonna move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy while I was a kid of watercolor paint tablets.
We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you feel it becomes too much, it'll be a little diluted.
Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use the plastic cups in the bathroom rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, and then bring it back into my room. Yuri?
Yes?
I come to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into cups.
So, I thought we would do something simple that looked very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, then nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium in the front of the classroom.
Ah, neat! What are you going to write?
Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you.
Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling the banner, Yuri and I kneel on the opposite sides so we don't get in each other's way. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide for paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had to do back then. I never liked watercolor. Watercolor was terrible. It's relaxing.
No, it isn't. I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know?
Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend some time with one other person. Even if it's something simple, like reading. It doesn't matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experiences with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way.
Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Ah! Oh, so sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry. I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Ah, your face! There are droplets. Okay, that was blood. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck.
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, I actually got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back in front of her. She looks dead. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Something wrong?
It's hot. I didn't expect it.
Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I try to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait.
Eh?
Just for a little longer. It feels really nice.
I kept my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks back in my eyes. It's just an intense expression that I recognize when she reads my book. When she reads her book. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What's happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil making me dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, sending a tingle sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer than it was a minute ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. As the moment's over, as soon as it began, Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's having no focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the fact that this just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and return following Yuri's example. That should do it! I finished filling the night sky with the white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Yeah, are you going to add lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't it take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in this morning, or the next morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say it like that's over. Was I wrong to assume that you're at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Oh no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah. So you don't have any time left? I was really hoping we could have extra time after finishing work. Well, ellipsis. Carrie thinks to herself. I think it'd be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. I'm sorry for being such a slowpoke. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed, or anything. Gathering all our things, Yuri seems to be looking a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean that this is the last time it can happen. Ooh, foreshadowing. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. It's still afternoon, apparently. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, my tongue is like curving. Wait! It's kind of scary to say without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot that you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Periodista. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. My tongue is seriously doing something weird. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't even get a chance. Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Huh? Oh, they are short shorts. It's just the polka dots make them look like boxes. Hi, Periodista. Sayori. Just now, we weren't. It's okay, Periodista. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together in the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course! Shiori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Shiori waves goodbye after her. Shiori. I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me feel really happy.
You made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Periodista? How am I supposed to be happy for you? Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Shiori, don't say that. It's true, Periodista. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monika's right. I should just... Monika? Monika was right about what? Ellipsis. Shiori. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden. Your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. And it's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. Even if it takes up an entire lifetime. I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Shiori looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder and reassure her. I'm scared, Periodista. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Shiori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Shiori. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Periodista. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And... That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I saw my hand down Sayori's arm and squeezed her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I'll always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know that you need the most. I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Oh dear. No! She's gonna kill herself if I say you're my dearest friend. I've already committed to Yuri. How do I do this? No, please. Here goes the mistake of a lifetime. You'll always be my dearest friend. All you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monika told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise to get things back the way they were. I see. She forces a smile through an incredibly plain expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Shiori! It's okay. This is just my punishment. Remember, for being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there'd be no happiness down the path. That's why I came here. Just so I could answer. Wait a minute, whoa. What's this history button? Oh, never mind then. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing? You're also right. I just want to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone else, Periodista. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So... She always smiles by her breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both of her hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Ellipsis. Shiori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning and running off. Shiori! Ellipsis. I'm left helplessly to stand in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. Technically there was, but I mean, Yuri already has first dibs. No, I'm such a... Oh my gosh.
The most I can do is support Shiori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Shiori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should do something more, or something different. I know that these thoughts will continue to plague me until these things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Shiori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day.